Hello, it's Rebecca here from Precious Pages Papercraft, and today I'm designing a layout for SpiegelMom Scraps, and I'm using 4 different mixes from the store. I've got the Wild Whisper Purple Punch, Sea Glass, Maze Days, and also Fern Gully, and I'll give you a close-up of those in a moment. I've also pulled out Flowers Falling, but I don't end up using that one in the end. But I wanted to match up my sequins with the colours in my photos, which is why I've pulled out so many different mixes. And I think most of those are available in the store at the moment. The Wild Whisper Purple Punch, maybe not. However, I do know there are some purples coming in the March release. So if you want to grab yourself some purples, look out for those. And I will pop a link in the description box below for you to the store. If you shop via that link, you will get a 15% discount at checkout. So keep that link somewhere safe because you can reuse that every time you shop. So as you can see, I've cut my photo in a circle, I've drawn around it in the centre of the page, and I'm now using a paper piercing tool to punch some holes sort of diagonally through that circle. So I've got holes either side, sort of top left and bottom right, and also some holes in the middle. This will make more sense in a second. There we go. So I've threaded some embroidery floss through those holes, and I've threaded my sequins onto those threads. So I've got yellow, purple and white threads, and I've threaded the yellow sequins onto the purple thread, the purple sequins onto the yellow thread, and then on the white thread I've added blue and purple sequins, I think, just to mix it up a bit and spread those colours nicely. And they're gonna, once my photo's in place, gonna kind of look like a starburst design coming out from my photo. And it's something I did on a layout previously, probably back last summer. It was nice blue, I had a blue layout with sequins threaded onto blue embroidery thread, but I really loved the effect, so I decided to do it again. And I didn't want the full circle, I just wanted just some areas, so I've concentrated all my thread and sequins on 2 areas going diagonally through my photo there. I've backed my photo with some patterned papers from the January Hip Kit Club kits because the colours again worked perfectly. So I'm trying to match up those colours in my photo. It's my little boy sitting recently on the Isle of Wight, just in amongst some crocus. So you had yellow, purple and white flowers growing all around him, and he's plonked himself right down in the middle of them for a photo. So trying to stick to those colours for my colour scheme today. Now I'm also going to be doing a little bit of stash busting. I've got this floral ephemera pack from the Pink Fresh Studio Keeping It Real collection. I think I've only used about 3 of them. I really liked them when I bought them, but then I've never found anything to use them with. I didn't buy any of the papers for this collection, I just bought the floral ephemera. Sorry, I can't even speak, ephemera. So it's just kind of sat in my drawers, not getting used, but a lot of the colours worked really well with my colour scheme today. So I've pulled those out, and I'm going to have them going diagonally through my photo the other way to the sequins, just to kind of fill those spaces. And then I'm going to use some exclusive Hip Kit stickers or alphabet stickers to make my title. And I'm going to have these following the curve of my photo there. My title is going to be Bloom Where You're Planted. And I'm going to sort of coordinate the sort of mustard yellow stickers with this kind of mauvey purple colour as well. Again, sticking with that colour theme. So I'm just going to have those going around the outside edge there. And I don't think my photo is stuck down at this point, which made it really easy because I could pick it up and get these stickers in place a lot better. And I want to raise my photo up off the background there, and I'm going to use the tabby pop dots that you can get from SpiegelMom Scraps. Now these are fantastic, and again, that link I've put in the description box below, if you shop via that, you'll get 15% off of adhesives as well. So you can get these tabby pop dots, you can get your double-sided tape and your acetate sheets. That link will give you a discount on everything. But these are fantastic because they've got little tabby bits, as the name suggests, and you can just peel that off really easy. It overhangs the foam pad, so if you've got carpal tunnel or arthritis, or just generally issues with your hands and wrists and fingers, those are a lifesaver. They are fantastic and so simple to use. So I've used those behind my photo, and then I'm just using some smaller foam stickers just to raise these photos up. These are a little bit fiddlier, they don't have that really simple tab, so I'm having to try and peel those back, so they take a little bit longer to use. But yeah, those tabby pop dots are fantastic, so I do recommend getting some of those if you haven't already. Could also have used the Big Mama foam tape roll. That stuff is equally as awesome, but I save that for my shaker pockets. It's a perfect thickness and width for shaker pockets, but you could easily cut yourself some strips and use that to raise things off of your background. So now I'm just cutting myself a few extra florals, again using the same pattern papers from the January hip kits, and also some of the exclusive hip kit metal dies as well from the not from the January kits, but they were released at the same time as the January kits. So yeah, I've got those as well, and they're fantastic. And that's just going to give me a few more little florals in coordinating colours that I can sit on the edge of my photo there, and just fill in a couple of gaps. So those are all in place now and raised up with foam. I'm just going to pop a little sequin on the centre of each of those die cut flowers. So a purple sequin on the yellow flowers and a yellow sequin on the purple flowers. And I love how this turns out. Real springtime layout, which is perfect for the weather today. It is proper spring day over here in the UK. We've got sun shining and blue sky. In fact, there's not even a cloud in the sky. It's probably the nicest day we've had yet this year. So perfect springtime layout for today. But that's me finished now. I'm just going to give you some close-ups so you can see those beautiful sequins. Some of them are kind of matte coloured, some are iridescent. I pulled some of the white iridescent actually from the Maze Days pack as well, just to add a bit of sparkle. But I love how this turned out. Quite a simple layout, not really much sort of technically to it, but really effective on the page, and I'm super happy with this one. So thanks very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this process and it's given you some inspiration in cracking out your sequins and getting some on the page, maybe in a slightly different way to usual. So thanks again. I'll leave you with the rest of the close-ups and I'll see you next time.